I discovered that it's not always possible to set up lights on frozen over Rock Lake and record them all. So before I get into that part of the video, I would like to play examples of when that was possible. So in these examples, they were recorded on two different dates, and I believe it's always the red light on the left that is the furthest one away, which would be approximately 8 miles from the camera. In the next part of the video, I will show what happened when I set up lights on the lake and I was not able to record them all as intended. So here's a diagram showing basically how I had oriented the lights on the lake. So I had the 4 different colors and I had them spaced approximately 2 miles apart using the truck's trip meter. This is the yellow light, and so here the truck has not moved far from the light yet, and I think just visible on the top of the weeds or grass or bulrushes, whatever that is, I think just visible is a row of round bales, just the top of the bales. So on a different day, in the area where the yellow light was set up, close to that area, I stood on the bed of the truck and I recorded off in the distance there, and I think it shows what does sort of look like a row of round bales. So that comes in later in the video. You can see those as well, I think. Next, I had the truck here by the green light recording towards the yellow light, and this is what it looked like. So the yellow light now looks somewhat elongated, and the weeds or the grass or the bulrushes appear to be divided and making somewhat of a mirror image. Quite a distorted view, actually. So next I have the truck here by the blue light, and I'm recording towards the green and the yellow. So now the green light, it looks somewhat elongated and almost looks like 2 lights, and what I think is the row of round bales appear to be divided upper and lower into sort of like a mirror image, and the weeds or grass or the bulrushes by the yellow light have disappeared completely, along with the yellow light as well, completely disappeared. So up next I have the camera here by the red light, and I'm recording in this direction. So the blue light looks more like 2 lights. The green and yellow lights have disappeared, and so have what I think is that row of round bales. And look at the unusual shape of the snow. So I think a good way to describe what is happening here is it's a transition zone from where the viewing range ends to where the non-viewing range begins. So next I have the truck and camera in this area here, recording into this direction. All of the lights have disappeared except for the red light, and now clearly the red light is appearing to be 2 lights instead of 1.